guys, it is P, the Sagittarian goddess. If you have landed on this video, you must be interested in the compatibility between a Sagittarius and a Scorpio. Now, be sure to check the entire birth chart. You have to understand we are multi-dimensional beings with many layers. So just because your sun sign is in the sign of Sagittarius and Scorpio does not automatically guarantee a harmonious dynamic, and it automatically does not discount a harmonious relationship. So be sure to check the entire birth chart to find out where these two placements will combine to make a great pair. Every zodiac sign with another zodiac sign is always so interesting to me, but this one in particular is very interesting to me because I am able to dive into both of these energies due to my placements with Sagittarius and Scorpio. So I find that this pair is going to actually be a pretty good pair, especially when it comes to matters of emotions, because when it comes to the sign of Sagittarius, this is a fire sign, usually starts off very unattached, but in reality the Sagittarius can become very attached, especially when trust and honesty and fairness is established. So when it comes to Scorpio, Scorpio is the type of sign that is very mysterious, but they are also very willing. Scorpio is going to be very willing to accommodate the Sagittarius in building trust and showing honesty. Now, about the compatibility of the signs, I am referring mostly to the evolved version, because everyone has to go through a cycle of going from unevolved to going through this like middle phase of like a knowing of them being evolved and a knowing of them being unevolved, until they are actually evolved all the way. And so I am speaking from like the highest versions of these signs, okay? When it comes to Scorpio, Scorpio is going to be willing to accommodate the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is a truth seeker, very similar to the mysterious Scorpio. Like these two can probably get a little crazy when it comes to like trying to find out about things and discover secrets, because a Scorpio is the darkness that is normally stereotyped with the Scorpio, to me is only just a part of like life that many people are uncomfortable with. So when it comes to the Sagittarius is rarely uncomfortable with anything. They are risk takers. You see where I'm going here with this? Sagittarius is going to find that the Scorpio is just as interesting as they are. They may not be so flamboyant with it, depending on other parts of their chart, because every Sagittarius isn't a social butterfly, and that's just the truth. And no one is the same. So regardless of your zodiac sign, no one is the same. No Scorpio is just like any other Scorpio. It's just what it is. Everyone has many layers. These are just personality traits, you guys. So the Sagittarius is going to find that the Scorpio is just as interesting as they are, and they have a certain drive that really plays really well with their personality. And the Scorpio, you know, they are very slow moving, they're fixed. So the Scorpio is going to be able to balance Sagittarius out in a lot of ways. The Scorpio is going to be able to really let their guard down with the Sagittarius, because the Sagittarius is going to make the Scorpio laugh. And the Sagittarius is really honest and blunt, and although the Scorpio is going to be sensitive to the words of the Sagittarius, they're going to know that the Sagittarius is someone that they can trust once they get to that point. And these two can be really comfortable in each other's energies and bring out the best in each other. The Scorpio is more likely to not share so much with the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius may overshare. They may go out of their way to get the Scorpio to trust them and to to really see who they are. Once the Scorpio sees this, they're gonna like be all in. And this may even like come off to the Sagittarius, the freedom loving Sagittarius, as if the Scorpio could be like clingy, overbearing, but really it's just the Scorpio feeling comfortable with the Sagittarius and feeling as though they can be themselves with the Sagittarius. Because usually the Sagittarius, especially if they're unevolved, they have no limits. So this is where the Sagittarius gains its experience. And usually later on in life, once the Sagittarius has gained its own experiences, they're usually more open to heavier emotions, because the Sagittarius is a very optimistic, and the Scorpio, they can be very pessimistic, but pessimism doesn't always have to be a negative thing. When a Scorpio feels as though they can trust the Sagittarius, the Scorpio is going to like lay it all out, like, and the Sagittarius is going to be like, you know, it's going to be a lot of information. It's going to be a lot of emotions. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be darker emotions. It's going to be the taboo things. It's going to be all of that. And the Sagittarius is going to be shocked. But the Sagittarius is going to stay interested. And this creates such chemistry between a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. Because a Sagittarius is like, oh my God, this person can show me so many new things. And I can learn so much. And I can gain so much wisdom just by my connection with the Scorpio. The Sagittarius is going to really enjoy that. They're going to enjoy that. And they're going to value the Scorpio's emotions and them being vulnerable with them, because Sagittarius is very sentimental. Any information that they share, you know, comes from the heart and from their experience. So they're going to really see the value in the Scorpio's expression, and they're going to take care of it, especially if they are evolved. They're going to take care of it. And on the other side, the Scorpio is going to learn how to add some optimism into their daily lives. When they have a connection with the Sagittarius is able to see the brighter side of things, and the Scorpio is able to see the things that a lot of people look over. And this brings balance. This balance creates an unbreakable bond. Shows both the Sagittarius and Scorpio that your mindset and your emotions needs to be in balance. Your imagination and your mystery needs to be in balance. And your goals, the Sagittarius, when it comes to goals, the Scorpio is going to be able to ground them more in their fixed nature, to show the Sagittarius that, hey, there are steps that needs to be taken. And the Sagittarius is going to show the Scorpio that, hey, although there are steps that needs to be taken, you can also achieve certain things by believing and having a certain amount of faith in something. So the Sagittarius and Scorpio both are very spiritual, and I believe that this makes them great together because they are very spiritual with their thoughts, with their emotions, with their imagination, and with their mystery. And combined together, these two can like find out very, very important information, very taboo information, healing. These two can be healers. They both can be healers. The Scorpio and the Sagittarius both can help each other heal in a lot of ways. And I find that these two could really be willing to do the necessary shadow work because of their personality, because of their drive. These two can be really willing to do the shadow work that comes along with creating a great relationship. Although these two can make a fantastic couple, there are a few things that could really put a wedge between the two of these signs, and that is Scorpio's fixed nature and Sagittarius' mutable nature. Sagittarius' mutable nature can make Scorpio uncomfortable, and the Scorpio's fixed nature could make the Sagittarius uncomfortable. The Sagittarius may want to move forward a lot quicker than the Scorpio. The Scorpio may need lots and lots of time to think about things, but the evolved Scorpio doesn't dwell so much on, certain things or which path to take. They follow their intuition. Their intuition is a lot stronger. And also, the Scorpio can sometimes come off as too secretive to the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is like, open up, talk to me. Sagittarius is talking to the Scorpio or watching the Scorpio, and it's like, just come on, open up to me. And the Scorpio is like, not yet. And the Sagittarius can like really, really get impatient with this, because the Sagittarius can be very, very focused on like moving in a positive direction, and they don't understand sometimes why the Scorpio wants to like wonder about all the negative scenarios that could go wrong and this and that. And the Sagittarius can get very, very anxious in this dynamic, and the Scorpio can like really sit there in those things and say, this is what I need to do and I need time. And the Sagittarius is like, time is constantly moving. Like the Sagittarius just wants to get the ball rolling. The Sagittarius wants to go ahead and, hurry up and just move forward. And the Scorpio is like, not yet. Slow down, Sag. Wait for me. And these two can really wait for each other. The Scorpio can really see where the Sagittarius is coming from and like, hey, Sagittarius is right. Let's go ahead and move forward, because this is not helping me. It's not helping them. It's not helping us. And the Sagittarius can really take time to like sit and really think with the Scorpio. Like, yeah, that really does matter. And hey, I do really need to consider that. And this just makes a good couple when they understand and accept one another's personality. Really beautiful. You guys, this is P, the Sagittarian goddess. I hope you all enjoyed this video on the compatibility between the Sagittarius and the Scorpio. I like this couple. I like every couple, as long as they're evolved and they know and understand and accept one another. I feel like any couple can pretty much make it work. But this couple really, really is intriguing, because you have two very mysterious people, very driven and curious, very curious people coming together. And the curiosity that they have for each other really creates a chemistry that cannot be duplicated anywhere else. So I will see you all in the next video. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you resonated with this video.